We have repaired the damage incurred by the tyrannic raiders. Combat and sensor systems returning to optimal functionality.
Our first hyperdrive test led to near genocide. Kharak, destroyed. All of us, all that's left, hunted by 2 alien races.
We must focus on the matter at hand. Elimination of the fleet that destroyed our world. Coming up on hyperspace coordinates.
All right, here we are.
Hyperspace successful. Current position and pre-jump coordinates are in perfect alignment. We are on target.
We detect large resource deposits but no vessels. It is possible that the Taiidan could be hiding in the denser portions of the belt. It may cause interference with our sensors. Send probes to investigate. All fleet assets should be kept on alert.
Okay. Let's do this. Mission 5. We are still in a portion of the Great Wastelands, but this will be our first real major capital ship slugfest against the...
Maximum number of support frigates reached.
I can build 6 more. Okay. So yeah, this is our first real big capital ship battle against the Taiidan fleet that is responsible for destroying Kharak. All right, so first things first, we need to
Production
prepare.
underway.
And we simply do that by harvesting resources.
Probe complete.
First things first, let's go ahead and send our resource collectors over here. And the reason why I've actually gone ahead and built a probe is in order to send it towards the location, but I'm not going to send it at that ping directly, because that will trigger the Taiidan attack. Instead, as you can see, all these dust clouds form a kind of V shape towards where Fleet Intelligence is telling us to send probes. We're going to send a probe at about 48 kilometers away from the mothership, right here.
Probe dispatched.
And we're going to use it as a marker. That is the farthest that we want our resource collection teams to move up the dust veins. That should be the right distance. So as you can see, probes move very quickly. They're super cheap. They move very quickly. They give you telemetry and sensor data in the location you send them to, so they're cheap, they're efficient, but for a while there, they just kept costing resources. So I was like, nope, we're not going to build any to go check out the Carceleum. We're not going to build any in previous missions, blah, blah, blah.
Probe in position.
So we actually have a fair amount of dust clouds that we can harvest. Oh, I did not look. Ooh, okay, you need to go up here.
Understood.
I was not looking at the y-axis. This V actually starts above us, while this V starts a little bit below us, kind of level with where our mothership is. But if we just harvest all these resources to about level with where the probe is, that does give us quite a lot of dust clouds, because there's quite a big cluster here, and as you can see, there's dust clouds in this whole section there as well. So we've got a lot going for us. First things first, what do I want to build? Is there anything to research? No. I do want more support frigates, absolutely. And I want more heavy corvettes. But beyond that, another resource controller would be nice, because then I could send one controller and one of the collectors to the other line of dust clouds. And then having 2 collector controller pairs will be useful in future missions as well. So how many heavy corvettes do we have? We have 9. I'd like to make that 16. So that would mean another 7 for 1,600 RUs. Oof, that's like 2 dumps from our resource collectors, if not more. And then support frigates are quite expensive.
Maximum number of support frigates reached.
6 of those will cost quite a bit.
Research Division reports it is now equipped for plasma bomb technology.
There we go.
We advise commencing research immediately.
2550.
Maximum number of support frigates reached.
2550 for that many support frigates. Ouch. Okay, so we'll just keep an eye on these plasma bomb launchers.
Commencing
Very
plasma
good.
bomb launcher
Absolutely
research.
want to grab those. I did forget to mention this is actually the start of the second stream, recording this on Monday, March 11th. So I really don't know how many total resources we will have. Let's go ahead and do another controller
Construction commencing.
so that we can split up our collection teams. It's a good thing we salvaged these ion array frigates because we
Resources
did not.
exhausted. Construction paused.
Yeah. We did not construct any combat-capable frigates at all in previous missions. So that's a problem. All right, you are going to stay with that one. Once this one docks, we're going to send it. No, go dock. Go dock now. Once that one docks, that will give us enough RUs to finish our second resource controller.
Responding.
This one's about to go dock too. It's almost got a full tank. Okay, don't go too far. This dust cloud here is probably the last one we can get,
See you next time.
just to be on the safe side. And as for you,
Ready for orders.
okay, now let's send you over to about here.
Underway.
There we go. And we have enough for that, so that's good.
Standing by.
We'll have this one go back and start with these 2 dust clouds over here.
Transfer confirmed.
There we go.
Reconnaissance line down range.
Yeah, I cannot comply. You're a little busy, I understand. We will need at least 30 RUs to trigger the Taiidan attack.
Acquisition enabled.
There we go.
Awaiting assignment.
Now, as for you,
Resource controller complete.
we got a second resource controller. I will send it over in a moment. Hopefully I sent this one to the right zone. Or the right general area. I just needed to be able to see those 2 dust clouds that are way down here somewhere. Come on. There we go. Alright, start with that one. Resource controller number 2.
Standing by.
On the way. Perfect. Guard.
Acknowledged. Ready for
I
escort.
need to keep an eye on these 2.
Acknowledged.
Okay. Because they're very close to the probe marker. I think they can only get about maybe just 1, 2, 3, 4, like about 5 or 6 more dust clouds, and then I'm going to pull them back for safety reasons. Maybe just the 5, or not even that. Maybe 4. I did position the probe so that I have a little bit of leeway, but I also want to be careful because I don't want to trigger this. I don't want to trigger this assault before we're ready. And it's very easy to do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and pan this a little bit. Try to get a... It might be okay to grab all of these. Keyword might. It's tough to say. You can never get a fully top-down kind of look. Okay, I think we should be able to get these 3. This one, and this one, and that's it. Okay, are you full? Go for that.
Responding.
Now, how are we doing on the other side?
Reporting for duty.
Go get resources. What are you doing?
Awaiting assignment. Handshake confirmed. Guarding.
Okay, now back to these guys.
Awaiting orders.
Going for a docking maneuver. This is why I left a little bit of leeway, because I figured if they're trying to dock while dropping off what they got, it might put them a little bit past where the probe is. Okay, so yeah, there's just 2 dust clouds left on this side that I'd like to grab. And then we'll get all the way up to about this one, I think, on the other side. Okay.
Plasma bomb launcher research complete.
Very good.
Attack bomber available for construction.
Attack bombers. These are fighters that are unusually good at taking down capital ships. They're not nearly as maneuverable as other fighters. I think even interceptors give them a run for their money in that instance. But they are amazing for shredding capital ships if you have them in sizable groups. They can take out frigates in a couple of volleys. They're very good for it. But we're not going to build any yet. We will need some next mission, though. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's a lot. I could really use more. And how many salvage corvettes do we have now, anyways? Nope. You're not going there. You are going over here. Zwip.
Destination locked in.
Over that way, please. Salvage corvettes. We have 15. Okay. So one more wouldn't hurt, I don't think. Well, let's fill up on heavy corvettes, because there are several wings of fighters to deal with in this mission, and I want to be able to handle them. Maybe we'll just build 3 heavy corvettes. 12 heavy corvettes should be more than enough for that. So let's go ahead and queue this up.
Production underway.
And then we will start with a support frigate as well.
Construction commencing.
I would at least like to get 2 more support frigates, but if we wind up with an additional 4, that would be much more preferable. Okay, go get some more dust clouds.
That's everything. Sail
You can start with that one. That's the last one.
Interceptor dust cloud.
That's the last one I want us to grab. And then work your way backwards.
Salvage corvette complete.
Salvage corvette's done. Good. Let's get a second support frigate. We don't want to spend all of our RUs. We do want to leave a little bit to replace losses, because they are quite inevitable. Okay, grab that one. Now go to this one.
Acquisition enabled.
Very good. This way we can maximize the number of resources we have to beef up our fleet a little bit more before we go take on the Taiidan. Okay.
Support frigate complete.
And go get this one now. Don't get those ones in front of you, please.
Heavy corvette complete.
Very good. One more support frigate on the way. I think we'll have enough where we can do 2 more support frigates. Having 8 would be great. We might wind up salvaging a couple more frigates in this mission, which works towards our cap. So if we do, I will just retire them
Sails full. We're coming back.
so that I can replace them and build other frigates of our own, like more support frigates, namely.
Receiving.
Okay, you're finished with that one.
Coming in dock with resource
Go
control.
ahead and dock.
Standing by.
And then that just leaves these 2 dust clouds left. Once they're done, we're going to GTFO. I might regret building a second resource controller because they're fairly expensive. They're currently our most expensive ship. But down the road, they will come in handy.
Signing off. Thank you.
Perfect.
Support frigate complete.
Okay. Now,
Prepping for collection.
you get that dust cloud. You get that dust cloud.
Collector responding.
We'll do 2 more support frigates.
Production underway.
And I think that'll be a good place to stop.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, now, you.
New heading set.
Make your way back to the mothership.
Green line confirmed. Ready for orders.
Once this one gets this dust cloud, I'm going to tell both of them to go dock with the mothership. And then they're just going to sit there.
On our way.
Okay.
Military parade formation confirmed.
We got 2 more support frigates queued up. How are we looking? Let's go ahead and launch everything. I need to set groups.
Launching.
We only have 16 fighters and 4 of them are scouts. If. Okay.
Awaiting
How
assignment.
much do you have? You only have a small amount.
Acknowledge.
You don't have very much either. We're probably looking at maybe another 200 or 300 RUs from all this. That's enough to replace a Corvette.
Support frigate complete.
Locked on
Mothership.
to mothership. Dock con enabled.
Alright, go
Ready for orders.
dock with the mothership. As for the controllers,
Military parade locked in.
military parade formation is basically the formation that you see all the ships in right now. It's kind of the default formation
Reporting.
when new ships are constructed,
Group 3 copies.
etc., etc., etc. Okay, support
Ready for orders.
friggates all
Group
group
9
9.
reassigned.
And you should all be group 10.
Group 10
There
designated.
we go. Oh, I knew I was short a couple.
Ready for orders.
Group
there we
10
go.
reinforced.
And
Reporting.
you are group
Group
1.
1 reassign.
Reporting for duty.
And you shall
Group
be
2
group 2.
designated.
X formation confirmed.
Alright. I think this will do. Maybe. Maybe not. 4 scouts and 12
Support frigate
interceptors.
complete.
That's 4 interceptors.
Support frigate clear and our own power
There we go.
formation. Understood.
So we can set our own little kind of miniature formations,
Responding.
which is exactly what I'm going to do.
Claw formation confirmed.
Multiple claw formations.
Understood.
Okay, there's
Awaiting
another
assignment.
one.
Claw
There
locked
we
in.
go.
Coordinates confirmed.
And you also in claw.
Claw
Done.
formation confirmed. Group 2 copies.
There we go.
Destination locked in. Thank you.
We're just going to have these guys hanging out
Con disengaged.
because the Taiidan also have a lot of interceptors and the like.
Military parade
We're
locked in.
not going to be able to rely on our fighters too much. They're largely going to be a liability, but we can use them
Standing by establishing military
to
parade
peck away
formation.
and distract various capital ships.
Awaiting orders.
We want to try to snag as many of their capital ships, like frigates and above,
Group 2 receiving.
as we possibly
Group 3
can.
receiving.
Wall formation,
Establishing
please.
Wall formation. Reporting for duty.
Okay,
Acknowledged.
we're not building anything anymore. This is group 9.
Backup assigned to Group 9.
You,
Receiving. Flight pattern to military parade formation.
there we go. Okay, so
Responding.
that should be enough for the Corvette wall.
Receiving.
We will position some of our ships
Group 1 copies.
to deal with the inevitable. Alright, so group 1, make your way out here.
Underway.
Group 3,
Group 3 reporting.
get in a nice big wall formation,
Wall
please.
formation confirmed.
And make your way over to here.
Coordinates confirmed.
Group 10, what do I do with you? I don't know.
Acknowledged.
We'll have the rest of group 9
Support command
on
acknowledged.
the ion array frigates, just to be on the safe side.
Group 2 reporting. Destination
Please stop crashing into the mothership.
confirmed.
Oh,
Receiving.
thankfully, it's not hurting them. Okay, group 10.
Group 10 reporting.
You guys are just going to hang out for now.
Destination locked in. Group 3.
Okay, let's build up another probe. I think we're ready. This is the best we can.
Construction
This is
commencing.
the most ready we will be.
Probe
Group 1
complete.
reporting.
Okay.
Group 3 acknowledged.
We'll give it some time for a couple ships to get it, for a few more ships to get into position. Let's go ahead and have a few support frigates
Support command received.
backing up our salvage corvettes.
Reporting. Support command received.
Just in case.
Group 3 responding. Group 2.
Careful, guys.
Underway. Group 3 copies.
Group 3 and groups 3 and 2 will kind of be our last line of defense for any incoming
Group 10 receiving.
capital ships, enemy frigates, that kind of stuff.
On our way. Group 2 responding.
Just have them kind of hanging out. The group 2 can definitely go in and
Standing by.
really cause some havoc.
Coordinates confirmed.
But
Standing by.
even money says that they will just come straight for the mothership.
Group 3.
Okay. I think this is
New
acceptable.
heading set.
Let's go ahead and send that second probe. Where are you? Probe number 2. Rock and roll. Alright, let's trigger the actual mission.
Probe deployed.
Off it goes. There, see? Shortly after it got past the first probe marker.
Ship profiles and markings match those from the recording at Kharak. There is no doubt that this is the fleet. Destroy them.
You got it, boss. Alright, let's quickly pause the game for a moment here. The new Taiidan battle music kicks in. We will hear this a lot throughout the game. Ooh, 2 wings of 4 assault frigates. Okay. Is that 4 ion cannon frigates? No, there's only 3 of them. These bad boys! Hell yeah. These are our prize for this mission. This is a destroyer. They are one of the first super capital ships that we encountered. This is a carrier. So this is going to spit out a bunch of interceptors that would come in and go after our resource collectors. But we pulled those back. These destroyers, we want to capture these. They have 2 turrets and 2 ion cannons on the front, and they can take an absolute pounding compared to a frigate-class ship. So we want to get them. I'd like to try to salvage as many assault and ion cannon frigates as possible as well, and use them for resources. I would just flat out sell them and call it a day. Okay. Now these fighters get supported by the support frigate. Oh, here's their interceptors. Destroyer just smoked our probe, so we have lost vision on them. That's okay. Oop, we've got assault frigates coming in. So let's
Group 1 receiving.
pull Group 1 back a bit.
Green line confirmed.
Bring Group 3 forward.
Group 3 reporting.
We're going to want to try to use Group 10 for this.
Group 1.
Group 1 is just hanging out to provide anti-fighter defense. They're going to need it.
Understood. Group
Okay.
10 acknowledged.
We're ready.
Coordinates confirmed.
Oof. Oh, plasma bombers too, huh? Oh no, that's the assault frigates, obviously. All right, big wing of interceptors coming in. We'll have to deal with those. The assault frigates are coming straight for the mothership. The ion cannon frigates tend to go really low.
Group 1 acknowledged.
All right, pull back, pull back. You're too close.
Underway.
Oh, maybe you're not. Engage.
Group 9 to combat stations. Hold and engage.
There we go. That's what Group 1 is for. Yes, please. I'm going straight for the the support frigates. I don't like that.
Standing by.
Go support.
Support command acknowledged.
All right, they took that wing out, no problem.
Target acquired.
Where's the other assault frigate wing?
Attack complete. Holding pattern locked in. We caught him napping. Group 1 under attack. Ready for
Still
orders.
going for the support frigate, huh? How's that working out for you?
Ready for orders. Target destroyed.
Not very well,
Holding
I can
pattern
see.
Locked in.
Okay,
Group 3 receiving.
move in
Destination confirmed.
and have Group 1 supporting.
New heading set.
Going to have Group 10 following closely behind.
10.
Are you fully prepared?
Reporting for
Yes.
duty.
Good. Okay, you need to get back onto
Awaiting assignment.
salvage corvettes.
Group 1 copies.
How are we
Sensors
looking?
indicate the enemy is harvesting resources. Destroy their collector to impair ship production.
Hell yeah, we're going to do that. That's what Group 2 is for one.
Group 1 receiving. Engaging. Group 2, attack clearance.
Okay, rock and roll.
Locked on target.
Can we rely on them to do the job?
Group
What's
3
beneath Group
acknowledged.
3 down there, I wonder? That's probably the ion frigates.
Group 1. Group 2 copies. Group 3 responding.
Okay, let's have Group 3 try to draw some fire or something.
On our way.
Group 1's going in.
Group 1 reporting.
Do we have any other hostiles coming? Doesn't look like it. We're about to destroy one collector. That's what I want to see. Don't crash into them, please.
Group 2 receiving. Attack
One down.
holding pattern.
Let's get the other one.
Intercept course punched in.
If we deal with these now, it completely neuters their
Group 2 reporting.
harvesting capabilities. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Group 10 responding.
Incoming. We're gonna have to deal with that.
Locked on target. Group 1 copies.
Alright, take out the harvesters, then GTFO. Come on. Finish it off.
Group 3 copies.
Alright,
Group 2 acknowledged.
get out of there.
Entering holding pattern. Destination locked in. Green line confirmed. Group 3 receiving. Understood.
Okay, that should hinder their abilities to construct reinforcements. Now we got the second group coming in as well, so I'm probably going to turn and deal with those. Let's get Group 9.
Group 9 copies.
We're going to have Group 1, our corvettes, that are just going to get the fuck out of there. Group 2, same thing, GTFO. And we're going to have all of Group 9 supporting our ion array frigates. How's the Stellaris with Toxoids patch on now? It's been a while since I played. Lol, this is cool. I haven't really played a lot of Stellaris in a little bit here, buddy. Okay, Group 9.
Group 9 receiving.
Support here.
Support command acknowledged.
Group 1, keep running. Group 2, same thing.
Destination confirmed.
Better not...
Group 2, coordinates confirmed.
What's going on?
Enemy contact. Coordinates confirmed.
Who are they shooting at?
Group 9 acknowledged.
They're shooting at the salvage corvettes. No
Support
surprise
command
there.
received.
Come on. Stay with the group.
Group 1. Engaging.
Enemy capital ships appear to have lighter armor on the top, bottom, and rear sides. Our capital ships should be issued move orders while attacking to take advantage of this weakness.
Come on, start shooting these assault frigates, please. They are ripping up our salvage teams. Really don't need them doing that.
Target acquired.
How are we looking? Not great.
Group 9
Start
responding.
shooting this one.
Group 3 reporting.
Damn it, there's another one.
Target confirmed. Repeat. Group 9 under fire. Engage Group 9. We're outnumbered. Support
Help out Group 10, please. Help out Group 10.
Got our orders. Target acquired. Group
go.
3 responding.
Another one gone.
Object acquisition confirmed.
There we go.
Intercept course planned under attack.
All right, Group 1, come in. I need your help.
Attack clearance received. Group 2 receiving. Group 3 acknowledged. Target confirmed. Locked on target. I have a bad feeling about Group 9 receiving. Group 9 to combat.
We're losing too many salvage corvettes.
Group 9 under fire.
That's okay.
Requesting orders. Group 3.
Okay, Group 1 and Group 2 are coming in to deal with these enemy fighters.
Reporting. We got him mapping. Group 3.
Oh, come on. Stop that.
Group 2 under attack. Group 10 under attack. Group 9 reporting. The ship's too big. We need another salvage fleet. Group 9 ambushed. Group 3 copies. Group 1 to combat.
Group 1, get out of there. Those ion cannons are going to absolutely wreck them.
Group 9.
Let's move them.
Support command acknowledged. Group 3 reporting.
Don't let them track you.
Group 1 reporting.
There we go.
Group 3 receiving. Group 3 under attack. Course set.
Come on.
Group 3 responding. Group 2 acknowledging. Target select for salvage.
This could have been handled a lot better, but that's okay.
Group 3
We
acknowledged.
need more salvage corvettes. There we go.
Production underway.
Got some on the way. Okay. I need you guys to deal with this.
Intercept course punched in. Holding pattern locked in. Group 1. Group 9 acknowledged. Target confirmed.
What are they going after, I wonder?
Group 2 responding. Underway.
Group 3 to combat stations.
Fortunately, we didn't get a single ion cannon
Group
frigate.
9 under attack.
Attack command responding.
Which one are they shooting?
I don't feel bad about
Oh,
this.
oh,
Group 10
oh.
reporting enemy contact. This is
Support,
The enemy
please.
is using a new fighter-class ship with strong defensive capabilities but low maneuverability.
That's okay.
Our research division reports that it can produce a similar vessel.
Come on.
Begin research as soon as possible.
Target destroyed. Group
Okay,
3.
go for this one.
Group 2 copies.
All right.
Agent locked on target.
That enemy fighter that they just mentioned are defenders. We can research for them.
Commencing Defender Subsystems
With
research.
defender subsystems.
Keep an eye on the clock.
All right. Unfortunately, we only got the
Group 3 receiving.
first 4 assault frigates, which is really
Heading Sub 2
unfortunate.
receiving.
Okay, Group 1, keep smacking these guys.
Group 2 to combat stations.
Group 2,
Attack clearance received.
deal with this.
Reading contact.
Unfortunately, defenders are really good against other fighters as well.
Group 2 reporting. 1 receiving.
Okay, Group 2, go in there.
Group 2 acknowledged.
We need to pull everybody back. I don't want the destroyers coming after us now. So, we'll pull back
Line confirmed.
and wait for the salvage teams to finish doing their thing. We did take a few too many losses there, in my opinion,
Group
but that's
9
okay.
copies.
All right, let's just touch everybody up.
Support command received. Reporting.
We need Group 2
Group 2 responding.
to
Salvage corvette complete.
go ahead and dock.
Receiving into dock with
Enemy
support
assault frigate captured.
There we go. 1 assault frigate captured.
Launch.
That'll be some money.
frigate. Group 9.
Anything else coming after us? Doesn't look like it. So it should just be the carrier and 2 destroyers. That's all that's left. Unless the carrier is able to build more stuff. I don't think it had the resources to.
Surrender. Group 3 acknowledged.
Okay, let's turn Group 3 around to face towards the enemy. Where they will be coming from, at least.
Destination confirmed. Gotcha. Group 2 copies.
Group 2 is working on docking and getting repaired.
Group 1. Group 9 acknowledged.
Another reason why support frigates are awesome is because having your strike craft dock on them without
Group 10
having
Enemy
to
assault frigate captured.
having to send them all the way back to the mothership is awesome. Okay, Group 10.
Group 10
There we go.
reassigned.
acknowledged.
Now you might be wondering, what are you going to do with those assault frigates? We're going to retire them. Okay, they are coming towards us.
Group 3 responding.
Let's pull everybody back.
Coordinates confirmed.
We want those destroyers. We want those destroyers.
Group 1 copies. Wall locked in.
Let's get out of here. 2.
Group 2 reporting.
Let's just put them in a big old X.
Formation.
They are coming for us. The problem with the problem with destroyers is they're actually quite fast. They're faster than regular ion cannon frigates.
Support command acknowledged.
Ion cannon frigates, excuse me.
Group 1 reporting.
I might just have to
Enemy assault frigate captured.
I just have to get these guys to go dock. Leave it at that. All right, let's get out of here.
On our way.
We'll have
Destination locked in.
Group 1 kind of ready, just in case.
3.
Group 3, keep retreating, please. I need
On our way.
I need time.
Standing
And I
by.
need the support frigates in position. Or support frigates, salvage corvettes.
Underway.
We're gonna
Knowledge field release. You got it?
put a batch of them up here above,
Understood.
and then we'll put another batch.
Mothership.
We only need 3 to grab a destroyer. We'll put another batch of salvage corvettes somewhere down below,
New heading set.
like so.
Group 3 companies for duty.
Why the heck are you split up like that?
Flight pattern wall formation.
All right, so we'll put the heavy corvettes up top here, just in case there are more fighters that come after us.
Group 3
I don't
reporting.
think that'll be a problem, but we'll find out.
Enemy assault frigate captured.
Understood.
Okay. Now, how do we want to do this? I don't know. This is going to be tough. So it should be 2 destroyers plus the carrier in the back. I don't know what the destroyers are going to attack initially. I want them going straight for the mothership, really.
Acknowledged. New heading set. Destination confirmed.
Okay, now just
Receiving.
stay together in a nice group,
Green line confirmed. Ready for orders.
like so.
Group 3 receiving. Destination locked in. 9 receiving.
All right, now,
Reporting for duty.
retire. This will give us more money.
Order received. Responding.
We can't really send anything after those destroyers, especially our own support frigates, because 2 destroyers will shred something. Absolutely shred something. No problem. That's why I really want them to come after the mothership.
Acknowledged. Military parade formation.
Defender subsystem research complete.
What do we got coming in? Oh,
Defender
hello.
available for construction.
There they are.
Group 1 copies. Assuming wall formation. Group 10 responding.
You
Receiving.
You are going straight for
Coordinates confirmed.
those salvage corvettes. I don't like that.
Responding.
This one needs to go over here
Underway.
and go for these salvage corvettes. And then group 3 can go after the carrier.
Target acquired. Group 1 reporting. Ready for orders.
Oh, that's not good.
Standing by.
Alright, we got 1 destroyer, but we need...
Group 9 responding. Support is on the way. Hang in there. Understood.
We need those support frigates there.
Ready for orders. Group 1 under attack. Course set. Group 10.
Take out those fighters, please.
Intercept course punched in.
There we go. Fighters are being dealt with. We've got 1 destroyer.
Attack complete. Entering group 9 copies.
Destroyer number 2.
Support command
About to
received.
grab it.
Essential comms only.
Go ahead and grab that carrier.
The ship's too big. We need another salvage team fleet. Target selected for salvage.
There goes 1 salvage corvette, unfortunately.
We need another salvage team fleet.
Okay, 2 destroyers grabbed. We don't have enough salvage corvettes
Group
to
9
get the carrier
receiving.
anymore. So all we can really do is blow it up. What just happened?
Awaiting assignment.
What just happened?
Support is
Easy
on the way.
now.
Hang in there.
Easy now. Okay.
Reporting.
Frigate lost.
Oh my god.
Group 9.
Oh,
We got him napping.
I really wish they would... And I just lost a salvage corvette too.
Enemy units closing.
Unbelievable. Just because they feel like crashing into things.
Awaiting assignment. Target acquired.
Okay.
Group 9 acknowledged. Support command acknowledged. Let's make this quick and painless.
Get out of there. Little salvage corvette tanking all the enemy fire from the
Got it.
enemy carrier. That's hilarious. All right, we got 1 destroyer.
Group 3 reports victory.
There we go.
3 responding.
Excellent. And we got a support frigate out of all of that. It almost got destroyed too. Okay, not a bad haul. We will keep the support frigate, and I'm going to try, keyword try, to retire the assault frigates.
Group 2 responding. Destination confirmed.
Okay, not bad. That could have gone a lot better. But now, we have free reign over the whole map to finish harvesting all these resources that we left. So,
Responding.
you go here,
Salvage field clear.
you go here,
Assignment received.
go ahead and start harvesting.
Enemy destroyer captured.
With
Let's
you.
go ahead and send this one here. And we'll send this one up here.
Understood.
There we go. Excellent.
Salvage corvette released. Stand by receiving.
1 destroyer captured, another one coming in. We want destroyers. Destroyers are good. Destroyers are amazing. I love destroyers.
Group 2 acknowledged.
Destroyers are my favorite ship in this whole game. I love the design.
Receiving.
Okay.
Establishing
Enemy
military
support
parade
frigate
formation.
captured.
Well, at least...
Support is on the way. Hang in there.
How many support frigates did we lose? I feel like we lost 3, because didn't we have 10, or did we only have 8? I don't understand what the problem is in this game, because just everything just keeps crashing into each other for some
Enemy
stupid
destroyer
reason.
captured.
There we go. First destroyers can now coming out. That is the entire enemy fleet dealt with.
Taiidan fleet destroyed. Hyperspace coordinates locked in.
Excellent. Okay.
Reporting.
I think the Kushan destroyers look really fucking cool, but I've always liked the Taiidan destroyers. I think they're pretty awesome. And destroyer number 2 coming out right now. Where is that support frigate that we captured? Why hasn't it emerged yet? I am really weirded out.
Responding. Group 1 acknowledged.
Mothership.
All right, not a bad haul. Professor Payne, what's up, buddy? Not a bad haul. 2 destroyers.
Group 4 copies.
Now,
Awaiting assignment.
Group 4 designated.
Group 3.
Group 4 is going to be our super capital
Group
ships.
3 reporting.
Group 3 is largely going to be our
Group 9
combat
copies.
frigates.
Group 9 reinforced.
And eventually we will have it where all of our capital ships are in Group 3. But Group 4 is going to be our super capital ships.
Retirement order received. Military parade formation confirmed.
Alright, I need you kiddos.
Roger.
This is going to bug the shit out of me.
Reporting.
Even frigates don't want to dock into the mothership to go retire.
Coordinates confirmed.
Come on. This is extremely annoying.
Military parade formation confirmed.
Okay, so we're going to fiddle around with that while our collectors
Standing by.
finish sucking this region dry. So if you noticed, when we triggered the enemy attack, the enemy harvesters came right to here immediately, which is normally where the tip of the dust clouds begins. But we harvested that whole region dry, so there was nothing for them to collect, and it gave us an opportunity to go take them out very quickly.
Underway.
That helped prevent the enemy carrier from reinforcing the ships that they lost, namely their own fighter wings. So it was really helpful. I'm quite content with the results of this mission. If shit would just work properly.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, go retire. That means
Roger that.
that
We're taking
means
over.
fly into the bay that is straight ahead of you that you are pointing at. No, you are going. There you go. All right. Okay. So we have 17 RUs. An assault frigate normally costs 575. So I think we'll get about half of that. So from 17 all the way up to
Assault frigate retired.
362. So minus 7, 355. 345 out of 575. So that's actually more than half. Not bad.
Ready for orders.
Go retire. We are not retiring.
Standing by. We're taking her home.
We are not retiring our destroyers. As much as we would get a lot of money for them, we are not doing that.
Receiving.
Okay, this is really aggravating.
New heading set. Receiving.
Okay, move over to there.
Estimating assignment.
Move over to move basically right here. I swear to God, there's got to be a patch for this because this is extremely irritating.
On our way. Reporting for duty.
Oops.
Awaiting
Come on,
assignment.
just this thing.
Roger that. Reporting to the yard.
Now you might be thinking, Moby, you went through all the trouble of capturing those. Why aren't you keeping them? Well, assault frigates compared to ion cannon frigates, bleh. Not very good. I think assault frigates have more armor. 16,000 to 12. Oh no, I can't tell because I don't have ion cannon frigates. I think they have a little bit more armor, but not by much. But ion cannon frigates, like ion cannons in general, are the bread and butter of any combat.
Assault frigate retired.
All about the ion cannons. The more ion cannons you have,
Retirement confirmed.
the faster things blow up. Ooh, we now have 2,000 RUs. We're getting... Okay, we need to rebuild a bunch of salvage corvettes. Because we're down to 9. Oof. So let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's going to be a lot, but it's going to be worth it.
Construction commencing.
We're also going to need some attack bombers for the
Assault frigate retired.
next mission. Okay, and then
Ready for orders.
retire this one.
Roger that. Reporting to the yard.
And in you go. There we go. Yep, it's going in. All right, excellent. Nice to have a
Group 9.
nice to have a support frigate out of that whole bargain.
Assault frigate retired.
Our group of support frigates was able to acquire a diversity hire. Sorry. Maybe that was too on the nose. So the cool thing about these support frigates is that they have their 10 landing pads on this literal landing pad on the top of the chassis. And then it's got these 4 kind of fins. Those are the docking arms for corvettes. Alright, so that should have given us a fair chunk of money, which it did. We're going to want a lot of attack bombers, probably like 20.
Production underway.
They are going to be grouped up
Reporting for duty.
with what's left of our scouts and interceptors. Just threw some burgers on the grill a few minutes ago, and I'm currently getting ready to chow down. Oh, now I'm jealous. Why did you have to bring up food? We're probably only going to have time. Well, I shouldn't say that. I wager we would have time
Mothership.
for the 7th mission, but stopping at mission 6 is actually a good stopping point because missions 7 and 8 really need to be done as a pair, and possibly mission 9 done as a 3-peat, possibly. So doing this mission, it's taken almost an hour already. This might be a common thing where these missions do wind up taking a while because we spend extra time harvesting all the resources before we leave, which we honestly really want to do every chance we get because there's a finite amount of resources throughout the entire campaign, so we want to try to get as many as possible, especially in the first half of the game. Out of 16 missions total, we want to get as many resources as possible. Once we start hitting like mission 10, we're a lot less concerned about resources. I mean, we'll still want some in order to replace ships and whatnot, but we're not as concerned. Okay. Looks like they're leaving some dust clouds behind for whatever reason, so hopefully they loop back and gather all those. I don't know why they're doing it in that fashion. But there's still a whole bunch of asteroids to harvest from the looks of things. Oh, I shouldn't say a whole bunch. They're very tiny asteroids. But all the big brown dots, even the smallest asteroid that's only worth like 50 RUs, shows up on the sensors manager as one of these brown dots here. So there's quite a bit in that area that the Taiidan did not harvest. They just never got the chance. Sorry, man, it's almost 9 here and I haven't eaten all day. Oh my god, why would you go so long? Why would you go so long without eating? That's like self-torture.
Ready for orders.
I can't go anywhere near that long. Boop! Yeah, there was hardly anything in that asteroid. That's just comical. Wow. Alright, go harvest more of these asteroids. Let's just try to speed that process up. This is why I wanted 2 resource collectors and 2 resource controllers, so that I can split them up and one controller following each collector does speed up the process. Of course, even more would speed up the process more, but for every pair of those we build, that's a lot of resources. I mean, a collector is 650 and a controller is 680. We'd be looking at 1,330 total resources, which, just for comparison's sake, 2 salvage corvettes and 11 attack bombers cost about the same. And we definitely need those more. Or at least we do right now. I got busy today and forgot. Yeah, I can't do that anymore. I feel the hangry's coming on and my stomach's just growling at me. So I'm like, man, I gotta eat something. Probably going to want to build more attack bombers, or do I build more interceptors? I don't know. I wouldn't mind getting another 4 heavy corvettes so that we have an even 16. Let's go ahead and start with that.
Construction commencing.
And we'll just kind of see what are we going to wind up with for resources at the end of the mission. That's really what I want to know. I love how
Corvette complete.
I love how all these asteroids were kind of playing havoc on the sensors, and we were unable to detect the enemy fleet. Supposedly, story-wise, that's the spiel. But realistically, it's because the enemy fleet did not spawn until we passed the trigger point. Why is that asteroid moving? That's money. Y'all should be catching that. Don't let it run away. What the hell? I don't understand why there's a moving asteroid all of a sudden. Oh, well. Anyways, yeah, like I was saying, I just love how these tiny little pebbles are apparently playing so much havoc on the sensors we can't detect the big chonky ships that are hiding out in the middle of them. Alright, go dock.
Locked on to resource controller. Dock con enabled.
Might as well go dock, seeing as how you're almost full. Not quite.
Group 9 receiving.
Alright, 8 support frigates. I can live with that. I would really like more. But I don't think it's feasible right now. We need way more resources before I'm comfortable getting
Waiting
more
assignment.
support frigates.
Destination locked in.
Let's see if we can dock
Group 10.
our heavy corvettes. Salvage corvettes, we need you to launch.
Heavy corvette complete.
And
Launching.
we need our heavy corvettes to launch.
Launch.
Acknowledged.
Alright. The nice thing about this is that you can tell, like, in the middle of harvesting, you can be like, hey, go drop off what you have to your resource collectors, and they'll just go right back to harvesting whatever's nearby as soon as they finish that. I really, really, really appreciate that. Makes things easier. Okay, so we're building 2 more attack bombers, really. Okay,
Awaiting orders.
Backup assigned to Group 10.
cool.
Group 1.
Backup assigned to Group 1.
Very good. Let's go. We're definitely going to get 10 more attack bombers. And maybe
Reporting.
8 more interceptors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Attack bomber complete.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect.
Production underway.
We have enough money for that now, so let's go ahead and do that.
1 reporting.
Mothership.
Docking with mothership initiated.
And they are not going to do it. Oh, 2 of them are going to. Mission
1 acknowledged.
task failed successfully. We got 2 corvettes to dock. The rest were like, fuck you, I'm going to fly around in circles. Okay.
Group 1 copy. 2 reporting.
Alright, the next mission, the reason why we're building so many attack bombers and a few more interceptors is because the next mission is going to be 100% reliant on our fighters. And unfortunately, it's a bit of a longer mission. It's kind of a slog. I'm not a huge fan of it. Okay, you probably got like one last little rock to pick up, huh? Yeah, looks like it. Alright. I had a nice supper before streaming myself. Big container of some chicken fettuccine. Excuse me.
Awaiting assignment.
Apologize for yawning a bit. The time change has just absolutely played havoc on me. I got home from Pathfinder on Saturday, and it's like, okay, yeah, whatever. We were a little bit late, but you know, and I got home, and it's like, okay, it's not even 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm still wide awake and a tad peckish, so I jumped on, started playing some XCOM 2. Next thing I know, I blinked, and it's suddenly fucking like 3:30. I'm like, okay, I know I played for like an hour. How the hell is it 3:30?
Standing by.
And I was like, well, better get my ass to bed.
Ready for orders.
And I still got up at 8.
Reporting for duty.
And I was like, why is it so fucking dark still at 8 o'clock? The sun should be fully up by now. And then I was like, oh right, the fucking time change was last night. No wonder it seemed like I was only
Receiving.
home for an hour, but it jumped ahead by like 2.5. That looks like the last rock that is harvestable, aside from this one that is moving away from us.
Interceptor complete.
Interceptors complete. I like to hear that. Attack bombers. Big weakness of attack bombers is that they are expensive. They're slow to build. And for a fighter, they're not very maneuverable. don't do the old dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge that other fighters are capable of. But it's okay. They're exactly what we need for the next mission. And we'll need a bunch of attack bombers for a future mission as well.
Available resources consumed.
All right, we got everything we can. I could get another support frigate from the looks of things. But we'll just hold off on that.
Attack bomber complete.
Very good. Okay, what can we launch? Let's just launch everything.
Launching.
Okay, group 2.
Group 2.
We still have 4 scouts. Love a good patches reference. How you doing, Morgan Freeman? You know what? I'm going to make it my mission.
Available resources consumed.
I'm going to make it my mission to try to have as many of these scouts survive as possible. If you recall, we started the very first mission with 7. I haven't built a single one since. We lost 3 in mission 2. And we haven't lost any since. I've actually been taking really good care of them.
Group 2 acknowledged.
Which is strange. Okay.
Ready for
Group
orders.
2 reassigned.
20 interceptors and 30 attack bombers. I hope it's enough. It's going to have to be. We probably could build almost another 10 attack bombers, but I really don't want to.
Receiving.
That just costs money we don't really have.
Group 10 reporting.
Okay. You guys are all marked.
Group 4 copies.
4.
Group 3 copies.
The main thing
Group
is
2 reporting. Group 3 receiving.
the main thing is groups 3 and 4. We want to be able to select them quickly and easily at the start of the next mission.
Awaiting assignment.
Is there any other research we can do? No. Okay, have you finished?
Awaiting orders.
Have you dropped off all the resources you have?
Reporting.
Yep, 100%. Okay, I think we are
Group 2.
as ready as we can be. Time change is messing with me as well, which is partly to blame for the late dinner. I see. It's daylight longer now. I mean, longer while we're awake. It isn't actually daylight longer now, but it's daylight later.
Acknowledged.
Okay, so I think we're as ready as we're going to ever be. So that's it for Mission 5. That was our first real major fleet battle.
Responding.
And just this ragtag motley array of ion array frigates was able to hold the line and take out what we were unable to salvage, which was 4 assault frigates and 3 ion cannon frigates, and of course the carrier. Everything else we were able to grab. We got the 2 destroyers, we got the first wing of 4 assault frigates, and
Awaiting orders.
we even got the support frigate. I very rarely am able to do that in this mission. I think the best part, though, was being able to successfully take out those 2 enemy harvesters so early and deny them their ability to reinforce their losses by constructing, more fighters and all that stuff. So, yeah, all in all, not a bad job this mission. So, we're going to execute, according to the clock anyway, we're going to execute the hyperspace jump to finish off Mission 4, and we'll be back in Mission 5.
Auto docking.
We'll see you again soon.
Hyperspace engaged.